And here we observe
What?
Amberlynn in her natural habitat.
What?
Denny's.
Was that a fat joke?
Hello guys, missed you all. This time we're gonna do a longer retro react video. It's gonna be in the form of a compilation style. Hope you enjoy.
Hello everybody. So I'm currently at work and I just need to show you what is occurring. We are making I helped a little bit. I'm be doing the sprinkles. We're making like a ice cream cake for the residents. And here are all the sprinkles. I'm doing the sprinkle part. So we have these ice cream sandwiches, some whipped cream, graham cracker, ice cream sandwiches again, then it'll be whipped cream, and then some more sprinkles. So that is occurring right now. And Casey's over here making some hamburgers. They're having like a chicken pot pie thing. We're gonna put, well, it's like a soup.
While you're in this.
It's like a soup. And we're gonna put it on the
Beach food, very Amberlynn. I look at these clips and I think that these are the true happiest moments she's ever had, especially with Destiny. I don't know. Even with this whole Tommy thing going on, I still feel like Destiny was the one who was up there.
biscuits. Looks super good. The actual cook is not here today, so we're trying to make do. Sorry, recording. I get way too excited over the smallest thing. I add color to everything.
Alright, Alice.
What's that?
Alice in Wonderland? When she said she would carry around the...
I'm just gonna do a little bit more. A little bit, it's gonna handful. Watch ya! Ta-da! Alright, freezer time. There's really no room in here, I'm like telling you. You're gonna drop it. Look!
Make room.
Okay.
Right there.
Ta-da! Alright, let it freeze and let's not let it fall. So now I have to make drinks for 55 residents who all drink something completely different, which I have memorized. So that's good. You guys ready? Because I'm ready. Ice, drinks, the whole 9 yards.
I can confidently say I do not know any other person that drinks as much soda as Amberlynn. What about you guys?
So this is currently occurring. I'm under an umbrella because it's pouring rain. You're gonna take it? Uh-oh. I don't want to get it right now.
Go.
Wait. It's kind of hard. Trying to be under the umbrella together. Hello, my beautiful friends. Okay, I look like a hot mess. My shirt is wrinkly because it was in the dryer and it was in there for too long. I'm gonna have some cereal, I guess. I'm gonna have it in this cute little mug. I have to measure it, so I'm setting it on here. I'm gonna have some of this granola, really, with some milk. Reduced fat milk. Serving is 50G. The moment when you put too much, so you have to pour some back in. serving of milk is 24 FML, but I'm just gonna have half. Do it like so. See, what I like about this scale is that it has ML, it has liquid ounces, not just regular ounces, it has liquid grams, it has everything. It's like freaking awesome. So half of 240 is 120. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go scan this stuff on my Fitness Pal. Doesn't look half bad for a little breakfast.
Y'all should have seen me when I had to get contacts put in.
You're
I took like
ridiculous.
4 of them.
Wait! Stop, I'm gonna rip your eye open, it's all over my finger. Just deal with it, come on, it's okay.
Okay.
Wait, right there.
I already gave him his cigarettes.
He's gonna take this. Yeah.
Hashtag allergies. You did it, tell YouTube you did it. What? What are you doing?
I'm gonna say who it is.
Oh no, it's me.
You?
Yeah. We have a flying fruity pebble, room 7. Room 7. We have a spoiled flower. A spoiled flower in room 79. 79. What are you doing? Hello? You want to try?
I don't know how this girl stayed so long in her job like this. Is she talking to a resident?
You want to try?
What is it?
You just press this button. It's a walkie-talkie. Okay, I'm passing it on. I'm passing it on. Here we go. Flying to Pluto on the count of 3. Take off. Just press that button on top. Okay?
This?
That's the antenna. The button where your thumb is. Press it and then talk.
Which what? Push what?
The button where your thumb is. Watch, press your thumb in. Yeah, right there.
Right here.
Uh-huh. Press it and then talk. Oh, wait, no. Go a little higher. Okay, right there. Talk. Say something.
Who am I talking to? Hello.
You did it! Yay!
You ready?
So this is what we do at work. Just don't get it in my water. Like, that stuff smells so good. You're too cute. Casey, isn't she cute?
Did you see what I just did?
I have debated back and forth whether I wanted to tell you guys or not, like how much my rent is exactly, because in the comments you guys are just having like a wild time with like, why am I able to go out to eat but not be able to pay for my bills, which I am able to pay for my bills. I was able to figure everything out. I just got really nervous, really anxious. I do suffer from anxiety, and it was just taking a really big hold on me when my roommate decided to not only leave, but to stop paying rent. Like, I was not expecting any of this to happen. Our lease is only 10 months, and that's very short, like, lease. To me, that's very short. To answer your guys' question, why was I able to eat out but not be able to pay my rent, which I can. I don't want to give too much away that's like too personal, because really, I don't make these videos to give you guys a play-by-play of my life or to tell you guys every little thing about me, but
This is such an Amberlynn thing to do. She brings things up and then she says, well, I don't want to tell you in detail because I don't want to be telling you guys everything. This is a secret. But, like, why are you bringing it up then? Just keep it a secret, hun.
Our rent is a lot over $1,000, and that's purely just rent. It's over $1,000, like a lot. And that's not including our cell phone bills, which I can just tell you guys right now, our cell phone bills every month is $235. Like, I don't care if you guys know that. Thank you, baby. I don't care if you guys know that because it's a cell phone bill, like whatever. And that could be very expensive, especially if you have like iPhones and stuff. Anyways, and that's not including utilities, electricity, and all the other bills. It was a lot easier when we had a roommate. It was, and I was very stressed about it. But I'm no longer going to talk about this anymore. Like, we don't have a roommate. We're paying all the bills ourselves now. I figured it out. I'm mighty fine. But anyways, I'm about to have this little tiny cup right here of chocolate ice cream. And this is 5 smart points for Weight Watchers. So I'm also going to watch some Biggest Loser, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so right now we're just watching some American Idol. We're watching on Hulu. And I'm having some kettle popcorn. It's just like this little miniature bag. And this is 3 smart points in Weight Watchers. So that's for the whole bag. I mean, it's small, but it's pretty big. Destiny over there is having some popcorn. And she's counting calories. How has it been counting calories today?
It's been good.
Been good? Are you succeeding? Good. What's the app you do it on?
Noom Coach.
How do you spell it?
Noom.
Noom Coach.
Noom.
You. What is it that you doing? Oh, you want the popcorns? Yeah. So today was our day off, and it's nighttime right now. I haven't vlogged all day. We've been just really doing nothing / cleaning. Like, we spent most of the day doing nothing, just catching up on some shows, like The Biggest Loser. I just found out last night that it was on, and it's on Hulu, and I'm like, thank Lord. And watching American Idol, and then we got up and cleaned. Like, we like went all out and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing today. And tomorrow is back to work, of course. Bless you, baby.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Decided not to switch plans. The advantage goes to you.
There's no doubt about it. I'm sticking with this man right here. He's got my back all the way.
Tosh, you came in 3rd place this week, but since you can only change plans
Pause. So on Hulu, there's this show called My Diet is Better Than Yours. And it's actually on like cable and stuff, but it comes on here like the night after it airs. And it's about these experts who know about weight loss and believe their weight loss plan is the plan. There are 5 teams with 5 different experts, and they all try to lose weight. They weigh in at the end of the week. And then if you don't like how your plan is going, you can actually fire the expert and get a new expert. It's actually pretty entertaining. But I also was doing some coloring while I was watching this. This is a Winter Wonderland book that I got at Walmart. Destiny also has one. So you're just in here coloring. I know it's not Winter Wonderland anymore. And then these are the other 2 that I have done. I love this one. Like, this one, I mean, they all have taken me forever. I've only done 3. But this one's my favorite of the 3. And then I've also done this one. Yeah, so I love to color. It's very therapeutic. And that's what this really is for. It also comes with a relaxation music CD. So that's pretty neat. I'm gonna probably watch another TV show, relax with my bae. She's counting her calories. What are you eating?
Crispy donuts.
Alright, well, we're gonna like just relax like we've been doing all day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Firstly, I don't think any of us want to see that, but also, did you see how Destiny was so passive aggressive? Like, she just doesn't like Amberlynn asking those questions.
Hey you guys, so honestly, I'm making this video because I feel like I need to vent, I need to talk, I need to get it out, I need to just scream about it and be like, what the actual fuck is happening right now? Okay, I don't know where to start. This video is going to be all over the place. My apologies. I never said I was a professional girl. Like, I'm nowhere near professional, and yeah, so, okay. Where do I even begin? okay, so for my whole life growing up, my mom had this like secret family. It was her mom and her sisters and sister. It was her stepdad. It was her actual dad. It was my first cousins. It was just all these people. And my mom had, you know, her stories of, oh, they don't want to be in my life.
Let's keep in mind, by the way, that she admitted to lying about this, and her aunt, she's going to say that her aunt stopped talking to her because she's fat. Her aunt did not stop talking to her because she's fat.
Life, da 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 da. I don't even know where they're at. Like, you know, social media wasn't a thing back then. Let me just say it wasn't. And, one day, like, I just want to say this first. I always wondered about them. I wanted to meet them. I wanted to know them. I wanted another family, pretty much. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this a little bit. And, what a mess. So, I was curious, like, who are these people? I knew I had so many family members I'd never met before, and I was very intrigued with the whole situation. And this was back when MySpace was a thing, okay? I was probably 16, 17, probably 17. And I get a message from some woman on Facebook. I mean, see, Facebook is a thing. Back in the day on MySpace, sorry. Saying, oh my God, I found you. Oh my God, like, I can't believe this. I love you. Like, this whole long thing. And then I look again, and it's like these other girls just like, oh my God, hey, like, I love you, and you know, I can't believe this, and I hope you get back to me. I'm like, who are these people? Like, what? It was my aunt, which is my mom's sister, and it was two of my cousins, and I was like, oh my God, the people I've been wondering about and dreaming about, and like, oh my God, about, like, found me on MySpace. Like, how? Like, I messaged them back so quickly. Like, I was like, oh my God. And after, like, we communicated, like, we exchanged numbers, and we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and, like, I told my social worker about it, and she's like, oh my God, you need to go visit them. And I'm like, oh, hey, really? I do. Like, and I did. When I was 17, I met my cousins, and I met my aunt, and, like, they showed me pictures of when I was a baby. I knew them, but I was like, oh, I don't remember that stuff. Like, and it was so awesome. And so when I turned 18, my mom started getting close to them, and my mom ended up moving to Oklahoma where my aunt and my cousins were, and we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And so I went to go live with my aunt, and like, I felt so like, wow, this family's awesome, especially when I visited them, because when I was still in foster care, I did go to Oklahoma just to visit with my brother, and we stayed for 2 weeks, and it was bliss. We had such a fantastic time, and when I had to leave, I cried like a little baby. Like, I loved it. And then when we went to go live there, things were a little different. I mean, not we, sorry, it was just me. My brother stayed in California. When I went to go live there, things were a little different, and it was rocky and weird, and that's a whole other story all in itself. And, so let's fast forward a bunch of freaking years, and here I am now, 25 years old, like, I don't understand something. My aunt has completely stopped talking to me. In December, she blocked me on Facebook. She blocked me on her cell phone, blocked my number completely. I have no way of getting a hold of her whatsoever. And the reasoning is because I'm fat. Okay. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that.
So can you imagine? Her aunt watched this video afterwards, and she said that she did not say such thing, and that was not the reason that they stopped talking. It's, yeah, I don't know what to say.
But the truth is, it's because I'm fat. She always watched my YouTube videos, and she saw me struggling with my weight and she saw me struggling with the things I ate and my binge eating disorder and all this stuff. And she told me specifically in December that she's tired of watching me self-destruct myself. Okay, that I can understand. Honestly, I do. Stop watching my YouTube then. Cool. But why cut off all communication with the person that you tried so hard to find when I was younger? I come from a crazy family. It's the truth. I come from drug addicts, bipolar people, mentally ill people. I do. That is the family I come from. Did you honestly think that I was going to be the only normal one? Did you? I was in foster care for all my life. And it's like, if my aunt is watching this, which I hope she is, which I don't know if she is, it is May, and we haven't talked for December, January, February, March, April, May. Like 6 months. And I have tried so hard. I have downloaded texting apps. It's ridiculous. Because I still have her number. And I have messaged her. I have sent apologies, even though I shouldn't be the one apologizing. And I the reason why this is so hard for me is because I really don't have family. My brother is actually currently in jail. I just found that out about a month ago. My mom is in prison. I do not talk to either of them. I don't know what's going on with my dad. Truly, I don't. We don't talk. I no longer really talk to my cousins because my aunt must have got to them before I could. I don't have family. I do not have any blood family. And that's hard for me. And it's confusing that my aunt, knowing that I have a binge eating disorder and I have a food addiction, would just give up on me because I am fat. Where's the unconditional love? Where is the I will be there for you, but I won't support you in your addiction? Where is that? My mom, which is her sister, has been a drug addict for years. I was born on drugs. Can't talk. I was born on drugs. So we know my mom did drugs even before I was born. But my aunt still wanted to find her and communicate with her and be in her life. My mom did some crazy stuff in Oklahoma. Let's not go there right now.
So this is something that people talk about a lot. In the past, she used to throw her mom under the bus a lot. So she used to say that she did some crazy stuff. And yeah, she probably did. But now she's got a good relationship with her. At least it seems so. She's saying that, no, I did not say those things, but it's recorded. So her true, I don't know, people think about her being authentic, and she's not, because one minute she says some negative stuff about people that she's close to, and then she says, no, I didn't say it. So, and she does lie a lot as well.
And my aunt still to this day is there for my mom. She writes my mom in prison. She visits my mom. She calls my mom. Why is my aunt able to accept a drug addiction, but not a food addiction? I don't understand what I did wrong in our relationship. I didn't do anything wrong, and I think it's ridiculous because this is TMI. This is probably not something I should say, but my aunt used to have a drug addiction and she beat it. My aunt also was extremely overweight. Obviously not to my extent, but she was a very big woman and she has lost weight.
Again, Amberlynn, this is not your story to tell. This is your aunt's story, and she might have not wanted people, 200,000, 240,000 people now, to know about her past. That is not your business.
And it's like, I understand she bettered herself in 2 ways. You know, she no longer does drugs and she's lost a lot of weight. But that doesn't mean give up on me, because it's like she struggled her whole life, longer than I've even struggled with her weight. And it's like, of all people, she should understand. And it's like, I needed her. I talked to her every day, 24/7 for since she found me when I was 17. And whether it was in texting or through Facebook or this or that, like, she was my person. Like, she was there when I needed someone to talk to. And it's confusing that a family member could just cut off all ties because I'm fat. Like, that's honestly what it boils down to. I understand I have problems and I have issues, and I feel like what makes those problems and issues escalate into like a bigger, like, whole thing is when people give up on me. I have been given up on by every single person I've ever known. And it's like, for my aunt to snoop down to these like levels is just, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I've tried reaching out to her, and I literally have nothing more I could do. I think more than anything, I'm just completely shocked about the whole thing, because she's been in my position, and she's a lot older than me, and she finally figured herself out to where she could lose weight. And it's like, when she was 25, she didn't do it. And it's like, you were in my shoes at one point. Why, instead of trying to help me, you just leave? I don't know. I just really needed to talk about this, because it's like, I have so many emotions and like thoughts, and like everything is just like in my head like a crazy person, and I don't know where to get them out on. Like, I've journaled about it. I have contacted my cousins. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands. The only person who is like confused about the whole thing and who thinks it's a shitty freaking move is my girlfriend, because my girlfriend is probably the only person I've told in my personal life about this. And I just don't know why people give up on me. And I don't know if it shows what type of person I am, or if it shows what type of person my aunt is.
Imagine the rage that Amber's aunt felt when she watched this video. That was a whole just BS, you know? And how can you go live and talk to people and say, I don't know if this is the type of person, how it shows you or me? Like, it's so rude. So rude. Of course she's done with you. Like, if this is how you talk to your family members, then of course she wanted to leave. Everyone, including your mom, I can see that when they're together, her mom feels very uncomfortable with her. Like, everyone tries to please her, not because they want to, but because they feel threatened by her.
Is by just completely being done with me. It almost shows maybe she doesn't love me like I thought she did. And I don't know if this is something I should be airing on YouTube, but it's something that's been bothering me a lot lately. And I've been thinking about it more and more, because like, I'm going through like really hard things right now. It's like, between my brother, between the move, and between my freaking room flooding, and like my weight and my eating, and I need advice, and I need someone to talk to, and I need her. I need my aunt, and she ain't there. I'm sorry I'm such a shitty person. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that food is my drug. I'm sorry that I was born into the family that I was born into. I'm sorry that I live in the past and I am who I am because of the past, but I'm sorry that the present is still just like my past, which is causing me to be the person I am. And I don't need a goodbye. I need a hello. I need you, and I need support, and I need help, and I need just, I don't have a mom anymore. Like, And I haven't for a while. And it's like, you were my mom for a minute. I don't know what more to do. I don't. I don't understand. I don't understand. That's really it. And my question for my viewers and for the people watching this, when you love someone unconditionally, especially if it's your family member, should you just leave them when they're struggling?
Okay, but you said that your dad had addiction problems at the time, and you said that you stopped talking to him because there's just, it's not good, and so you abandoned him. And do you go and visit your mom at this time? Did you go and visit your mom? No, you didn't. So it's the same thing coming back to you. You gotta, if you're gonna preach, you gotta do what you preach.
That's like leaving someone who has cancer or another illness like that. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, what should I do? Should I just completely just leave my aunt alone? It's been 6 months. For the first couple months, I did just leave her alone. I thought she was going to come back and say she was wrong and that she shouldn't just drop all ties because I'm fat and I have illnesses and problems. Like, I don't know, should I just have no family at all? Like, should I just, like, she's honestly the best thing I could describe this as. I have so many family members, don't talk to a single one, and she was that last person, just that last family member that I had in my life, and she cut it, and now I have nobody. A lot of people can say blood is thicker than water, sometimes water is thicker than blood, like all those silly quotes. But the truth is, sometimes you just want that one blood person. And I know a lot of people probably don't understand like how it feels not to have like family. But it's hard and it hurts. Every day it hurts. Especially when you see other families so happy. It's like, how does that feel? And I know you can get married into families or you can just naturally have families like how I am with Crystal and her parents. But it's like, it's not the same. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. This was venting. This was my feelings. And I think I'm going to end it now. Whew. Okay. No more crying. I normally end my videos saying I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I know you didn't. I just really needed to get this out there. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey you guys, so I have been really super excited to make this video. So, I want to say, probably about 2 months ago, my girlfriend was on her phone as per usual, and she's like, oh my god, Ben & Jerry's gonna make a vegan chunky monkey, and I just about passed out. I was like, damn, because at the time I was trying to be a vegan, trying to be a vegetarian, like I was doing that whole thing. And I can tell you one thing, Ben & Jerry are the only two men I love in my life, if you know what I'm saying. And Chunky Monkey is by far my favorite, one of my favorite Ben & Jerry ice creams. So, ta-da! And I just want to like say, I am wearing my pajamas, Victoria's Secret, might I add. Because I feel like the best time to have a Ben & Jerry's ice cream is a long day after being on your feet at work. Put on something comfy. Just enjoy that ice cream. Okay. So, it's a little soft because I did just get back from the store and I've been in a frantic. I just want to say, it is non-dairy frozen dessert. Chunky Monkey Ben & Jerry. It's banana with fudge chunks and walnuts, exactly like the other Chunky Monkey. So, serving size is half a cup. There are 4 servings in this container. Duh. There's 260 calories, 14 fat, 8 sat fat, 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 15 mg sodium, 31 g carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 26 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein, and that is all per serving. So if you eat this whole thing, times all that by 4. So, woo, I'm super excited, and I'm sure you guys don't care, but on the back it said, you dared us to go dairyless, and we did. Ben & Jerry's non-dairy flavor creations are made with almond milk and so boldly loaded with chunks you'll get Ben & Jerry's euphoria in every bite. Ooh, okay. Honestly, it looks exactly like a regular Chunky Monkey. I know, you guys are like, wow, this fat girl is too excited about this, but that's okay, and it smells just like it. Alright. Don't mind this here plastic spoon. Alright. I'm going in for the kill. I'm too excited about this. Oh my god. Just by the first bite, I want to just say a few things. Okay. The regular Ben & Jerry's is a very creamy banana. This one is a more banana. Catch my drift? You know that distinct taste bananas have? This has that. Okay, so that I can tell already firsthand that this has a way more banana taste. It is so good. Some of the chocolate chunks. Tastes just like chocolate. Does regular chocolate have like milk or eggs in it? I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Depends on what kind of chocolate you get, baby.
So this is really good. I haven't gotten a walnut yet, but I'm pretty sure they taste like normal walnuts. Oh my god. It almost tastes identical to the other one. Just this does have just the tiniest bit more banana taste. That is literally the only difference. I can't stop eating it.
I can't believe she's dedicated a whole video to ice cream. Like, that's just insane. It's such an Amberlynn coded thing to do.
Honestly, vegan food can be delicious. Like, there's junk food for everybody. That's honestly the truth. And I can't stop eating it. I'm trying to wipe off the little ice. The ingredients is almond milk, water, almonds, liquid sugar, coconut oil, sugar, walnuts, bananas, corn syrup solids, dried cane syrup, cocoa, pea protein, sunflower lecithin, I can't pronounce things worth a damn, lemon juice concentrate, soy lecithin, vanilla extract, gore gum, natural flavor, which is coconut, and low-cust bean gum. It may contain other tree nuts and peanuts. So honestly, it's not healthy, but no cow had to be tortured. Nothing. I mean, this is all from Earth. Okay. I just want to say, whether you're vegan or not, you will really like this. If I had to rate it like out of 5 stars, I would give it a 4, which is really high because I'm pretty picky, depending. It's honestly super good, and I feel like if you like Ben & Jerry's other Chunky Monkey and you're not a vegan, I feel like just for the heck of it, get this one. Why not? I will admit though, this was 50 cents more than the other one. They do run pretty pricey in general because Ben & Jerry is delicious. So this was $4.47, and I'm gonna stop this video and I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Because I can. And it's vegan. Destiny, why are you looking at me?
Because they were the same price as regular Ben & Jerry's at first.
They were.
And then they put them on a completely
They
different
were.
shelf and made them like $1 more.
I don't know if you guys heard her, but this vegan ice cream was normal price as regular Ben & Jerry, but then they're like, you know what, vegan equals expensive, so no, not always. But yeah, so this is really good, you guys, and I definitely recommend anyone to try this. There is 2 other flavors. I think it's cookie dough and chocolate fudge.
Peanut butter and cookies.
Peanut butter and
fudge
cookies
brownies.
and fudge brownie.
That's it.
And that's it. So, yum. Alright, this was a fail of a review. I feel like I was like all over the place, but I just really recommend this, and it tastes really good. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Hello everyone. I have been the biggest fail of a vlogger. Destiny and I have been running so many errands today, and I haven't vlogged a single lick of it. Like, I need to learn how to vlog a little better. So we were gonna look at apartments, but we ended up not doing that. I think we're gonna wait until next week. Something else really sad, actually. I have shown Destiny's grandma's dog quite a few times in the vlog, and she actually had to put her down yesterday because her dog, which is named Cricket, she has diabetes and she was getting really bad and she didn't eat for like a week, so they had to put her down and it was really hard. So we spent some time over there and so much crying happened between all of us. It was just really honestly devastating. Destiny's currently actually...
Have y'all noticed that whenever they go anywhere, Amberlynn is always in the car while everyone else is out doing something? So like picking something up, going shopping. She's always just sitting in the car. Isn't that strange?
In this building right here, Plato's Closet, because she is selling some of her name brand shirts that she no longer wears. So that's why I'm waiting for her. And I'm reading Go Ask Alice. Like, you guys like to read, or even if you don't like to read, I recommend that book more than I recommend any book. I've read that book like 30 times my whole life, and every time I read it, it's like a new experience. It's amazing. It's about this girl who, she's like 15, 16. She gets into drugs, and I just started it last night, and I've already read like almost all of it. I'm pretty much done with it. So yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. And it's in journal form. True story. The whole 9 yards. So I don't know what we're gonna do after this, but I'm so sorry. I've been like really bad at vlogging the last like week. Ooh. Stopped in at Pets, or what is this called? Petland.
Petland.
Oh. Hi. I want to try. Oh. Did you like me? I was over it.
Oh my goodness, it's a little boy. What you do, little boy?
Want to take my hand? Get my hand. Get up here. Oh. Hi. You're so cute. Oh. What are you doing? Yeah. Okay, you guys, so I just went grocery shopping. The lighting in here is really bad because a light that's usually right there in that corner is in the bedroom right now, so bear with me. And I want to do like a little grocery haul, so let's get started. I got 2 cans of corn, 2 cans of sweet peas, a can of green beans. I got 5 cans of the low sodium black beans because My bean of choice is the black beans. Got one of these vegan minestrone soup little cup things. I used to eat these before. I've never tried this kind though, so excited for that. Oops. I just got some snack resealable bags, some plastic spoons, because our spoons go missing. I don't know why. It's kind of like bobby pins. I got 2 of these lightly salted rice cakes, a horribly big bag. Like, this was so heavy. I think it's like 20 pounds of long grain extra rice. I got a diet soda because I like to have a diet soda at night. I drink water all day. Well, I'm gonna start drinking water all day, but I'm gonna allow myself 1 diet soda. I got a bag of oven roasted almonds, 2 things of water because our water at our apartment is disgusting. Got some roasted pine nuts hummus, salsa, grapes, potatoes, 2 bags of halos, a huge bag of carrots, and a dip chip carrot form. So 2 bags of carrots, some vanilla almond milk, head of lettuce, bag of apples, 3 cucumber, 2 things of bananas, some frozen bell peppers, frozen broccoli and cauliflower, big bag of mixed fruit. And this is for at night when I just want something to snack on. I got some Lara bars and chocolate chip cookie dough, peanut butter chocolate chip, cashew cookie, and chocolate chip brownie, and I also got some Oreos. Well, I think that's about it. Don't let this fool you. I don't sit there and pig out on them. I probably have, like, I'm not gonna eat this and this at the same time. Like, I'll either have this or like 3 or 4 of these. So I'm sure a lot of you are confused by this title and my grocery haul and just everything. So I just want to explain. If you're new to my channel, just sit back, listen. I'll try to make it as fast as possible. Recently, I tried being a vegan. I lasted about a week. And I felt so amazing. Like, honestly, I've never felt like so good in my life. I felt energized, light on my feet. I wasn't sluggish. My mind was sharper. It was honestly crazy. It was like I was taking like some magical drug.
Yep, she still talks about this until this day. And she still says it was the most amazing thing that she ever did. But she never really did it again properly. She lasted a week, if that. I think by day 3... Destiny was saying that all she was eating was Oreos and Doritos, because I think they're technically vegan. So I don't know how she's saying she's been feeling energized. I don't know. This is just Amberlynn, though.
Really, it was just, I was eating the right food for my body. But then I started noticing there was a lot of like negative things towards vegans, in the sense of a lot of vegans, if you're a vegan, don't act like I'm like saying this to you or anything like that, but there are a big chunk of vegans who like to throw it down your throat and talk to meat eaters like they're bad people. I recently was told that I was a bad person and that I was not a good person because I started eating meat again. And I was like, what? I just don't think vegans should have such a negative outlook on meat eaters. I don't want to be that person. I don't want vegans to have a bad rep. I don't want myself to have a bad rep. I just want people to do what is best for them. I understand killing animals and drinking another species' milk is not really right, but it is in the norm. It's sad. It's so sad, but it's true. And we cannot take that away. This is our culture. If someone chooses to eat meat, that's on them. If someone chooses not to, that's on them as well. So I was very just like, whoa, I was becoming a vegan. I thought it was a good thing. And then I had a lot of people like almost attacking me, saying I was part of that vegan group that was shoving it down people's throats, and I did not want that to be me at all. I found myself like, my girlfriend wanted to take me somewhere for Valentine's Day and we could not find anywhere to eat that has vegan options. Like, if you live in LA or New York or something like that, like, you probably have all kinds of vegan restaurants or vegetarian restaurants there, but here, there's literally nothing. I sat on my phone and searched and searched and searched for probably over an hour, and there was nothing. It was really ridiculous, and at the time, I thought it was really pathetic that I was gonna have to go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day and order a salad purely with just lettuce. So I was ordering lettuce on a plate. Like, I didn't want to do that. So I decided I'm going to start eating meat again. And currently where I'm at and my stance is, I don't want to be considered a vegan, but I want to make vegan choices when it comes to food in my mouth. Meaning I'm still probably going to be wearing, you know, CoverGirl mascara. I purely am just changing the way I'm eating, and if I happen to eat an animal product like 2 weeks down the line, then so what? I hope that like makes sense. I don't even know if that made sense. Like, it makes sense in my head, but I'm just doing what's best for me, and I think you should do what's best for you. And people should stop being so negative all the time. Like, God, you know how much beautiful life is if you just stopped being negative and started being more positive? Hello everyone. I just want to apologize for the lighting and for the background. Just, we're getting ready to like literally pack up our life, so we're not really worried about messes and stuff. There's a question going around lately, and I kind of want to talk about it, and I want you guys to hear it from me more than I want you guys to hear it from other people, because whether it's a rumor or whether it's not, which I'm about to clarify, I feel like I need to be honest with you guys and not really bypass anything unless it's like super personal. People have been saying that a few different things, like how I'm trying to gain weight so I can apply to be on my 600-pound life, and a lot of people are saying even if I'm not trying to make it to 600 pounds, I will make it to 600 pounds. And a lot of people are thinking I'm trying to be 600 pounds to be on my 600-pound life. And on top of that, a lot of people are saying that I could be on my 600-pound life right now. I'm going to be answering the question of, am I trying to be on my 600-pound life? A lot of people are saying, like, the person I am now can be on my 600-pound life. And I just want to say, no, I can't. I'm not knocking the show. It's an amazing show. But the people on that show can't do things for themselves. Even just them showering is super, super hard. A lot of them don't work, and they are relying on other people to just care for themselves, whether it be washing or doing chores around the house or anything to that sort. I want you guys to know the only thing that I rely on Destiny to do is drive me around. Like, I don't have a car, I don't have my license, and that's up to me and my personal choice, and I shouldn't have to sit here and like give reasons as to why I don't want to drive, because really it's none of your business why I don't want to drive. I'm not trying to be rude, it's really true. A lot of people don't want to drive. And I don't need help with anything else. Like, I have a job and I'm able to walk and maneuver myself, and I'm 460 pounds. I'm not 600 pounds. I understand, like, if I kept gaining weight or whatever, one day I could be there. Let's hope not. As of right now, like, people actually thinking I could be on that show, like, kind of like, what? Do you not watch the show? And the things that people go through? Like, I'm nowhere near that. And it's just upsetting that people actually would think I'm like them, because I'm not. And I love the show, honestly. Like, I cry every single episode. These people are super inspiring when they lose all the weight and stuff. It's just amazing. So as for if I'm trying to gain weight to be on that show, F no. Like, that is the biggest, most insulting rumor in the world. I'm not trying to gain weight and like become super unhealthy to be on a TV show. Like, I honestly don't know where this rumor started, but a lot of people started talking about it, and I'm just like, what? When did I ever even say that? Like, I've never said that before, and I don't want people to think that's true. That's why I'm like, oh my god, I need to make like a whole video about it, because it was really starting to bother me. The fact that people think I'm that type of person is like, whoa. If you think I'm such like a bad person, because I feel like that's a bad thing to do, gain a ton of weight just to be on TV, that makes you a bad person. It makes you want to be like TV famous and like you want a ton of attention, even if it's like putting you at risk of dying. No, that's not me. And I just really, I'm literally mind boggled. Like, the rumors, like, there's been quite a few rumors about me, but some just need to be like said. Like, some really do. Gotta be honest, if I was 600 pounds, I would not apply to be on that show. I wouldn't apply to be on any TV show because, like, no, thank you. Like, it did go through my mind at one point to apply for The Biggest Loser, but it's just not my thing. I don't think I would last in a TV show. I don't think I'd be good for it. No. I do remember one time I was actually contacted a couple years ago for a TLC show because they saw my videos and they saw that I had a really good personality. The TV show was about people trying to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really know much about it, but I had an interview on the phone and I was honestly thinking about it for a minute because they told me that I would get paid, and that was at a point in my life where I really needed money. And like, I was living with my girlfriend and her parents, and I didn't really have much income, and I like was really thinking about it. And then I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself on TV just for money. Like, that's not who I am at all. That's just not who I am as a person. And anyways, I feel like I'm rambling now, but I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm super tired. It's 3 a.m. I love you guys, but please ignore the rumors and ignore the hate comments like it's stupid. But I love you guys who love me or who like me or whatever. I just love all of you for watching me. Bye. Guess who's here?
It's Libra.
Libra Meister.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you tell everyone your real name?
Everyone knows my real name.
No, they don't. Everyone knows you by Libby or Libra, because I made up the Libra.
My real name. Like,
yes.
my real name. I thought you just meant Libby because you always call me Libra. Like, my real name?
Yeah. That'd be a cute picture. Oh my god. Because your legs and the pillow and the couch and the hair, but the freaking vacuum is in the way. Okay, what's your real name?
My real name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Grace. You're fancy AF.
Something was stuck in the vacuum tube, and I, like, picked it up, and it was like...
Look at Wasabi.
Get, stop it. Hi.
Okay, so we are having a movie night. We are going to watch Sisters. I have no idea what this is about. Destiny wanted to see it, so I'm like, okay.
You have to watch The Forest first.
Yes, and then The Forest, but we're watching The Forest first because scary movies first. You know what I'm saying?
And then you watch the funny movie so you don't get scared.
Exactly.
But it's not too bad because we all sleep in this one room now. So
Yeah, Libby likes the couch, and we obviously like the...
Where else
I
do
mean, she can sleep in the bed with us, but...
Yeah, okay. Or in that bed in the spare room, but...
You don't like it in there.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I know.
Put boxes and stuff in there.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you our little haulage, and I'm going to tell you, okay, Libby got a Gatorade. I got this, like I shouldn't have, but I did. It is a vanilla Coke. I used to drink these when I was like 11, and I just was like, you know what, whatever. Okay, so Destiny got Ritz Bits cheese. I got Hot Cheetos. Libby got a Boston cream honey bun. Libby got David's sunflower seeds original. I got a Snickers peanut butter. This is not mine. Destiny got a mini chocolate chip cookie thingamajigger. Libby got some Sour Bright crawlers. Dang, Libra! And I got some peach rings. So I have a spicy, a chocolate, and a sweet type deal. She has a salt, chocolatey, and a sweet. And Destiny's just...
sour too.
Yeah, these are good. Oh, and the drink that Destiny got was a tea with lemonade. So this is like the definition of what teenagers do, pretty much. So we're playing.
You're 25.
I'm 25, but a lot of people in
And
the
Destiny's 20.
I know Destiny's 20.
I'm the only teenager here.
I know, but
Speaking
in
of
the
which-
wait, in the comments, some people are saying that you should be, since you're 15, you should be out blossoming, not hanging out with us.
Blossoming.
I want to say when I was 15, okay, this is gonna sound really, really bad. I sat around and I smoked pot and I drank alcohol. Like,
Same. Oh my god. I'm kidding.
you did not. And it's like, that's what most 15-year-olds do. Like, 15-year-olds aren't out there, like, trying to go find their career. Like, we just have fun. Like, movie night, I just got off of work. Like, it's super late. And, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I made a Snapchat of Destiny's butt that was, like, 1 second long. And people actually screenshotted that. So, whoever did, I hope you guys enjoy her butt. And she said, thank you very much. And Libby's very focused on something.
I'm watching your vlog.
You're watching my vlog?
Yeah, I'm watching your vlog.
Oh, enjoy. You need to download the game Slither-O.
Slither-O?
Oh my god, yes. It's slither.io. I have been so addicted to it. It's so fun. It's like an online worm game. Okay, so I wanted to do some of my asking Amberlynn answer type things. So I'm gonna answer some questions that you guys have asked. The first one is, what do you recommend big girls to wear in the summer? And honestly, I'm a
I
firm
just know that people are going to be talking about her bras here.
believer that I feel like anyone should wear anything that they want to. Like, I hate more than anything if, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna use an example of, like, an older woman. She's wearing something that, like, a teenager would wear, and, like, people are judging that. I think that's ridiculous because I feel like everyone should wear what they want.
This makes no sense. The other day, she was talking about some girl who's walking down the road, and she said that she was wearing these, like, leggings, and apparently, like, her butt was showing, and now she's saying, like, everyone should wear whatever they want. So, you know, you're not making sense.
But if you really want my advice, I feel like, you know, wear something light. Kimonos are amazing, and they make some with, like, short sleeves, and they are very light. So you can wear, like, a tank top with, like, a kimono. And you can wear shorts if you even want to. Like, go for it, girl. But for me, I don't change my attire depending on the seasons. Like, I mean, in the winter, I do wear sweaters. Obviously, in the summer, I don't. But for the most part, I like to wear the same stuff. And it is a lot because I am self-conscious. Like, I will never wear shorts in front of people. Not gonna happen. So it really just depends on the person. But, yeah, like, you could wear whatever you want. Like, if you see a skinny girl wearing something and you're like, hey, I wish I could wear that, you can. Trust me. Someone asked, do you have any paranormal or spooky experiences? Like, I don't know, recently an alarm clock started playing. Remember? Like, that was pretty spooky. It was, like, completely, like, nobody was in the room. The door was shut. No one ever touches that alarm clock, like, ever. It's been there for months. All of a sudden, it started going off, and then we would turn it off, and then it would go back on. It was just crazy. I do remember this one time I was in a group home, and in the living room, we have these, like, really big windows, and it was dark time, and we were, like, having a meeting because we would have, like, a meeting every day, and I was facing the window, and I could have sworn I saw this curly, redheaded person wearing a white hat, a white shirt, white pants, white shoes, everything was white, just walking towards the window, and then it kind of, like, disappeared. It was really weird. I don't know if I, like, dreamt that or if it really happened. I'm almost positive it really happened because that's, like, whenever someone talks about, like, paranormal activity or whatever, that is, like, the first thing I remember is, like, going through that. And, like, I even told the staff member, I was like, oh my god, I think someone's out in the yard. It was, like, a whole thing. But that's honestly the only thing I don't know. I don't really believe in ghosts that much. What about you? Have you ever had a ghost thing?
No, not that I can remember.
Libra.
I've never really had, like,
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Ugh, you do?
Well, actually, there was this one time. Basically, that was really close to my face. All these, when I would go to birthday parties when I was little, all these other girls would be doing, like, Bloody Mary and stuff, and I never did it because I was way too scared. But this one time, we played with a Ouija board, stuff got spooky. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure that somebody was like moving it the whole time, but
Would you ever do a Ouija board again?
yeah, probably.
See, I've done it too, and nothing really happened.
We should buy a Ouija board.
Oh my god, that's spooky, Libra.
Can we buy a Ouija board tonight? Oh my god.
Possibly it could occur.
If you do it, we gotta vlog it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And the last question I'm going to answer is, how do lesbians have sex? To the person who asked that question, you're funny. Because, I mean, should I really answer? I mean, no. That's TMI.
So,
well, I'm just going to say this, like, that's like, no, that's not a good example. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Every couple is different. Everyone likes different things. And I'm just going to say, this doesn't mean this is what I do, or it doesn't mean this is what me and Destiny does, or whatever. But these are the things that lesbian couples can do if they wanted to. There is scissoring, which I'm sure you guys know what that is. There, you can finger, rub the clitoris. There is oral sex.
there's trimming, but there's a difference between scissoring and trimming.
What's trimming?
Tribbing.
What's tribbing?
Okay, hold on.
You're not even a lesbian, and you know this. Like, what?
Okay, hold on. There's a difference.
She's gonna explain.
Okay.
What is tribbing? What are you
My
doing?
sunflower seeds spilled over here.
Oh,
They're all they're all like, I'm gonna like put these in garbage cups. Okay.
okay.
Scissoring is like two lesbians, like clitoris against clitoris.
Libby!
Like that's
you don't
what
have
that
to
is.
get, like, in depth.
Okay, I'm sorry. Vag against vag.
Okay.
That's scissoring. But tribbing is not necessarily like vag against vag. It can be like vag against like your leg or like your arm or something.
Oh, that's nice stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what that is. There's tribbing. And then some people like the butt to be fondled with. Who asked this question?
Your nip nops.
You know, your boobies. And then a lot of lesbians, not me though, I will tell you this now, likes toys. I feel like if your relationship isn't spicy enough, I feel like stop! I feel like if your relationship is not spicy enough, or maybe someone ain't doing that good, toys are a good thing. But me and Destiny don't need them. I'm done. Hey guys, we still have no power. We see the damage in the daytime now, and it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Like, the whole city or town, I don't know, that I live in is just, it's mind-boggling. I'm literally just, ugh. So normally I don't work today, but since I took off last Sunday to spend it with Destiny and her family, so that means I'm working today, and so is Destiny. That's okay because we have no power at home and there's nothing really to do. So at least our work has power and stuff. So I just got something from Amazon and we're gonna open it for ya. It is a scale. I'm super excited because the scale that I have now no longer weighs me at all. And as much as I like that scale, I really need one that weighs me because I need to start weighing myself and being accountable and the whole 9 yards. But it looks like this little baby won't sit instead.
He wants the box.
Oh. Okay. So.
Take it out if you get out the box.
The scale that I got is the XL 550 high capacity talking scale. I've seen a lot, it does come with batteries, by the way. I've seen a lot of bigger people use the scale and they said it works really well. So yeah, I'll probably be weighing myself tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it today because I'm busy. Okay, you guys, so I just weighed myself and I'm not gonna tell you like the weight or anything right now because I'm gonna make a whole different video on it. Tomorrow is gonna be like a new starting weight for me, I think. That was bad. I'm kind of shocked, but then again, not really, because I've been eating like crap and I'm drinking regular soda, and I don't drink regular soda. I'm not saying like stop drinking regular soda, because I'm a firm believer, because I did lose 100 pounds, eating whatever you want, but you're just eating less calories than usual. Like, I will always forever be a firm believer that that's one of the ways that you lose weight. Like, you can Google it. How do you lose weight? How can I lose weight? The first thing that'll pop up is count calories, just have a calorie deficiency, bam.
There was something that was so cute about her then, because I feel like it was so unfiltered, but now she's so smug and arrogant. So I feel like she was just so a little bit endearing back then.
Weight loss it is, but yeah, that's scary. Anyways, I'm looking out my window right now and it's sad. There's trees falling, and my neighbor missed us by a split second. A tree has fallen on their screen door. Anyways. Okay, you guys, but I don't want to show you like my apartment complex, but this is like a fence that's behind it, and all the way down, all the way to the end, it just, trees have fallen, the fence is broken, a lot of it has been picked up, so that's kind of cool. So I'm not showing everything, but I just want to show you guys, this is actually the puppy park at our apartment complex, and there's just trees everywhere. Look, you can't even get through this path at all. So this is right in front of our apartment. They're trying to fix the power right now. So we decided to go out to eat because our power's out and all our food, like, we can't cook, and all our food is either melted or warm when it's not supposed to be, and hence our refrigerator, our microwave, our stove, and none of that works. So
They're working on it though.
we're here at PetSmart because we're getting Wasabi a name tag.
This?
We have to get him a collar real quick.
This one's name is Skittles.
Skittles. Look. Hi.
This one's 2 years old actually. It looks just like a little
And this one's
baby.
fluffy.
Oh, it must have hurt its paw. Look, it's shaved down.
Oh, I didn't even notice. She's so pretty.
Look at that one.
Fluffy like Wasabi. Look how cute.
His name is Robbie.
Robbie.
He says, I'm very social. Everyone loves to snuggle me. I will curl up to you as long as you want. I had a
Aw.
broken back leg when I was a kitten, but I am fine now.
Poor thing. So we're getting the tag made right now.
Where's the receipt?
Right here.
This is the front, so this would be
Wasabi. Oh, it's a little fish. I just realized that.
How do you want
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's hard.
it? I like the middle one.
I was just about to say that. I think the middle one's better.
Alright, your number?
Now we're putting it in there. Oh shoot, are we gonna see it?
Yeah, you're gonna see that.
Ooh.
Watch, it's so cool. Put the little thing on it.
There it is. Wasabi. Destiny is literally changing in the parking lot. Oh shit. Because like we're pretty far from home and we have to go to work now. So she's like, do you think I could just drop my drawers? behind you. Oh shit.
There's someone parking next to us.
I would just go fast.
No, I'll just change pants in the work parking lot.
In the work, okay, I guess you'd rather do it in the work parking lot. Hashtag termination fired.
No. They wouldn't do that.
No, they probably wouldn't. You're being silly.
They wouldn't even know.
No, they wouldn't. Are you gonna use your car, Max?
Yeah.
Destiny just got over having a cold sore and now she has another one. So we just spent $11 on CarMax, but we also got...
No. Tell them how much of a good deal we got.
Well, we did get 25% off, so it was like $9. She got some, what is these called? This is for the bathroom, because she wants to do a Star Wars bathroom when we move. And she got a little thing so you don't slip when you get out. They were on clearance, so we're like, why not? And then I need to start drinking more water, so I got myself a little water thing. This was $15. Kind of expensive, but that's okay. I'm gonna like make a goal like, oh, I should drink blah 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 amount of these a day. But anyways, I really honestly just wanted to discuss something really quickly. I know a lot of you are saying that I am like focusing my attention on haters more than I am of lovers, and it's honestly not the case. When there's a rumor being spread, it's really easy for people to start believing it, and I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want that to be the case. So I kind of just feel like sometimes when it should happen, I should kind of clarify something, I guess. These are one of those times. There was a couple people saying I was lying about being vegan when I was a vegan. No, I did not lie about being a vegan. I was only a vegan for 7 days. Really not a big deal, but then it kind of was. For a lot of people, it wasn't a big deal. But for me, being a vegan for 7 days was honestly really awesome and fun and amazing. I felt really good. People thought I was faking it because I was really behind on uploading videos, which I still am. I'm sorry, I get really busy. So people were getting confused on why I was posting vegan videos, but then I was posting things on like Snapchat of me eating meat. It's all because my videos are super late. I'm trying my hardest to catch up, but it's been really hard because I do have a job and I'm always busy and this and that. I just want to say I don't lie on YouTube. That's definitely something I don't do. I don't make these videos to fake a life or fake things that I say. Not at all, because if that was the case, this wouldn't be raw. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I like my videos personally, is because I don't fake things. I'm honest.
That's why a lot of people used to like your videos, because you were transparent unintentionally. I think you weren't able to hide the things that you wanted to hide. But you did lie a lot at the same time. So, but now it's not the same. Now you tend to sugarcoat things and you tend to, I don't know, you're a lot more careful with what you say, and it's no longer as authentic as it used to be.
And I don't hide things. Like, if I stopped being a vegan, I showed you guys that. I wasn't scared to show you guys that or tell you guys that, because this is my life. I'm not perfect. And most of all, I'm not lying and I'm not fake or anything like that. Like, this is me. If I wanted to lie, I probably would never talk about being a vegan. I'd probably never talk about my weight. I'd probably never talk about anything that's really like down in the dumps with my life. I would make my life seem like the best in the whole world, and it's not even close to that. So, but currently my tooth hurts really bad because my wisdom tooth has been coming in for years now. So like every other month, I just get pain, really bad pain. So Destiny actually just went to buy me some medicine from Walmart because we have none, because I do not take medicine at all, ever, unless I need it so bad. And right now is that moment. So wish me luck and hope I feel better soon. So I forgot to end the vlog last night. I'm gonna end it now. I'm actually about to go weigh myself. I'm gonna have a whole separate video, a weigh-in on that situation. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hello, everybody.
So I just woke up, so I have the sleepy eyes and the whole bit. We had to wake up early today because before work, we need to run some errands. Are you taking the twinkers out? Mm-hmm. Oh, the twinkers. So I'm just putting on my ugly shoes, but I don't know what it is. I always have to wear mismatched socks. It's like I cannot wear socks that are matching. This is a thing that just started like 6 months ago, but now I can't stop. First things first, we're gonna go get Destiny's mom a gift. It's not her birthday, it's nothing like that. It's just a just because gift. She's coming into town. Like, I'm super excited. She's so awesome. Like, she makes me feel totally welcome. She's actually gonna be here today, but we get into work when she arrives, so we're not gonna be able to see her today, but tomorrow we're going to a resort on the beach and I'm so excited. The only thing is, like, they have awesomeness at this resort. It's on the beach. They have a, what do you call it? Like a lazy river pool, and they have a hot tub. That's outside, but then they have a regular pool on the inside that's open 24/7, but the whirlpool and the spa is closing at 10, which sucks. I'm super self-conscious and I probably won't be swimming in front of people, so I told Destiny that I will swim with her while everyone's sleeping in the 24/7 pool, but I guess we'll see when the time comes. It's just, I don't like wearing a bathing suit in front of people. Like, why would I want to wear a bathing suit in front of strangers? I don't know. It's just an insecurity. We're going to get her a gift. Then we're gonna go get something to eat, and then we might run a couple more errands, but we have to try to make it quick because we have to be at work in like 4 hours, and we live really far from work. And anyways, like, I'm rambling. Do you know what kind of clothes she likes to wear?
Duty line 1. Duty line 1, please. Thank you.
What size is she?
Extra large. Depends.
I'm really bad at shopping for Destiny's parents because I don't know them very well. I was better at it when it came to Crystal's parents. So let's see.
Good on you.
Destiny, do you think she'd like this?
I don't know. I think she's already got something like that.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of her when I saw it.
It's $35.
So?
It better be real.
Oh my God. Do you think she'd like it? I like it.
Know.
Well, it's a maybe, so I mean, that's better than a no.
Looks like there's a flower on the side.
Yeah, you should get that. I want to try it. How do I look?
You look good.
Yeah, right. Oh boy. Okay, so we saw these.
Oh, if you see sunscreen.
And these kind of remind us of her. Like these type of sandals. And these, she calls them thongs. They're cute.
What about these?
No, that is not cute. This is something you buy your brother.
Those are girls.
But
What
no.
about these?
Oh, those kind of look like her, but those aren't, no. They're not gift worthy, no offense. Look at
Oh.
you, Hannah Montana. Smile, big birthday girl, coolness, talent, niceness. What an awesome combination.
Bam!
You're a star. It's no secret. Have a rockin' celebration. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what we decided on. Oh, that is so cute. Ariel's always my favorite.
Casey's kid's birthday's coming up. We have to come here and get this for her.
Okay, so we're getting her this dress. This is super, super cute. Even though it's snowing where she's living, but Destiny, can you hold it? She could wear it in the summer. That's just the bag and stuff for it. And we got her a card and those shoes to go with the dress. So I think we did good. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because gift, and to say thank you for coming to visit, and thank you for inviting us to this resort. 50 notes to say I love you. Flip to just a random one. Two last minute choices. Since we pretty much picked out a whole outfit for her, dress and shoes, I decided to get a pair of earrings for her and a necklace. Look how pretty. There's like little diamonds on the inside. Destiny and I have been home for quite some time. I've been doing a lot of cleaning, packing, getting ready for our just little mini trip tomorrow, and wrapping gifts and this and that. And I wrote in the card we got Destiny's mom, and I'm gonna have Destiny write on this side. She wanted me to write in it first, and I thought that was kind of, I don't know. It is from the both of us, but anyways, I wrote, "You're such a beautiful person inside out. You have such a kind heart, and I appreciate your acceptance more than I can convey. Thank you for being an awesome mom to Destiny and an amazing new friend to me. Hope you like the just because gifts we picked out for you. Love, Amberlynn. So this card's super cute, and I love this little gem right there. So there's the gift. And now, like, oh, I forgot to show you guys. We went to Target earlier. I didn't vlog in there or anything, but I got another book. I've been so obsessed with books lately. I don't know what my issue is. It's called Everything Everything. Destiny got some goggles for tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll use them too, because that's how I roll. Sunscreen, because we got the kids kind because, one, I'm super sensitive to any type of anything on my face besides the few makeup products I use, because I've learned that I can use those ones without breaking out or anything. I get sunburnt so easily. I will probably still get sunburnt even though I'm using this. That's just how it's always been with me my whole life, no matter if I use sunscreen or not, because that's just how it goes with me. And we got some Dizzy Dive rings, so I'm really excited. Like, Destiny picked that out. She's a silly little weasel. Like, I still don't know if I'm gonna be swimming tomorrow or anything. I guess we'll see. Like, if I am out in the sun, it's probably gonna be me just sitting by the pool reading or by the beach. I don't know. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. So happy Valentine's Day. Literally, it does not feel like Valentine's Day. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't. The last holiday that was happening here was Christmas, and it didn't feel like Christmas either. It's almost like Florida doesn't have holidays. Like, so I'm just having some coffee in my Hello Love mug. It's so cute. And there's Nutella in there if you're wondering. Wasabi, what are you doing? No, no, no. Oh my god, it's so good. Destiny came up with this like Nutella hazelnut concoction, and oh my god, I'm never gonna go back. Wasabi, stop! So my outfit for today, I'm just wearing #microwave. I'm just wearing a frilly tank top, a red cardigan, and a scarf with lips on it, and there's like diamonds at the end, and these freaking beautiful like,
She definitely used to make a lot more effort with Destiny. Destiny was definitely the one that got away. Even this new Tommy is not even close. I'm telling you guys. Tommy is this, I don't know. She's just, it's not as real as they make it out.
my favorite earrings ever. Like, oh my gosh. I wish you guys can tell, but they like sparkle and whoo! And this ring. So, I don't know. Just, I'm not supposed to go to work looking like this, but it's Valentine's Day, so it's an exception. I'm currently at work right now. I actually took off my scarf because I was feeling really hot. Like, I have about 3 minutes to myself right now. Thank the Lord. I'm just getting done vacuuming. I just wanted to kind of say, like, I know a lot of people are getting confused about, am I a vegan? Are my videos up to date? I want you guys to know that today is Valentine's Day. I'm really behind on uploading videos. I'm very sorry. It's extremely hard for me to upload every day. I try my hardest, and it's hard for me to vlog every day but make these random Q&A videos that you guys want to see, or these random videos of me talking about one subject in particular, and then be able to upload every single day of my current status. It's extremely hard and super confusing, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Don't judge. What are you doing? What are you doing? Vlogging. Nice. So regarding if I'm a vegan or not, no. I realized I do not want that label whatsoever. I don't know if I want to make like a whole separate video just explaining myself. I do eat less meat, and I feel like that's what's important, and it all just it all will just add up in the end where I am spreading more awareness about it, and I can't just be a vegan overnight. Trust me, I felt really good for those first few days.
Well, if it felt so amazing, why don't you just pick days then? Like, why don't on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday you be vegan, and the rest of the days you're not?
I'm really done talking about this. Like, I don't know. People are having so many issues with me right now, and it's to the point where this is my life, my journey. I do what's best for me. I do what's best for other people around me, but I can't be judged upon everything, and there's nothing I can really change. Like, that was Destiny. Destiny, tell them hello. Oh, okay. So I just can't continue to be judged over something that, I don't know, you just shouldn't judge someone, like, of their life, you know, unless, like, you're literally murdering someone. Like, anyways, I need to get to work.
And here we observe
What?
Amberlynn in her natural habitat.
What?
Denny's.
Was that a fat joke?
No. We're just here a lot.
Bae doesn't make fat jokes.
Nope.
How's your day been?
Good, how's yours?
Pretty good.
Is that good? Chips and queso. Look at no more chips, but a whole lot of queso.
Alright guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I know that some of you like the long form videos and you like to have it on in the background and do your housework or whatever it is. Anyway, leave a comment. If you like these videos, I'll do more of them, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
So we're on our way to work.
No, we're on our way to McDonald's.
You're a lot. If you eat faster, you get more. I'm wearing the wrong shoes. Happy had a heart attack today. I hope that my hate will lower and my love will higher. But I was opening an avocado. You guys know that stupid circle that's in an avocado.
It's the seed.
57.0. It's B. We shouldn't be tearing someone down. We should be tearing people up. And I lost 89 pounds before. You're a lot. Mental things are scary.